Welkom allemaal weer terug bij een gloednieuwe video van Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy. Ik weet niet of ik zelfs Harry Potter hoef, dus waarschijnlijk niet eens. We gaan verder doen met de story. In de laatste video heb ik eindelijk die Fantastic Beasts nog. Ik heb de gerescued, like, dat waren nutteloze shit dat ik gewoon niet eens wou tonen, maar het gewoon saai was. Maar feit dat ik bij de één van die things rescue moest ik in de avond zijn, dus dat was ook gewoon heel sporten. Maar natuurlijk weer een match die nu film, maar het nu even lastig in de Galaxy.
A goblin's forbidden from carrying wands.
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us.
Ja,
Which is saying something, knowing
ik
me
ben
and
net
ominous.
certified leerkracht
I'm
geworden.
hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my
Maar ja, dat is
uncle's.
gewoon meestal, want ik en Casper spelen meestal samen in de week. Maar
This
ja,
way.
Casper gaat ook andere races aan.
Alleszins, like, waarmee dat ik mij fucking bezig ga houden morgen is waarschijnlijk in de ochtend wat klassen proberen
With
geven.
Ranrock's lot
Want
wandering
er waren heel veel
about all
mensen
the
die
time.
natuurlijk echt...
Everyone stays
dat
out
vind
of
ik
sight.
echt leuk. Oh, daar kan ik echt
Here we are.
Ik weet niet hoe
My
de
sister
klas
should be
het
just
trouwens van mij
inside.
is, want ik moet er 15 complete om instructor te worden. En nu 3 supervising tellen mee.
Aha! Sebastian,
No.
where did you...
Oh my god, deze woman vraagt.
What I think it
dat
is?
de
We've been over this,
vader
boy.
benoemde glitches
Shrivelfix
op
cannot
purpose.
reverse a
Ik kan
curse.
nu zo mijn padawan iets laten doen.
Nothing
Want
can.
dat probeert dus ik toch.
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure!
Want ik kan hier zien.
When will you accept that?
Deze
Never.
heb ik, dat is
I
eentje.
can never accept it.
Deze is tweede.
Now look what you've done.
Een derde.
I'm sorry.
Een derde. Vijfde klas. Deze is mijn zevende. En mijn achtste.
I'm
Alle
sorry
acht
you had to see
klassen
that.
leren.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Dat is al
Poor
goed, toch?
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry
Ik weet
about
niet of dat
earlier.
co-host
Those
totaal.
bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure
Mijn
is
padawan zegt
futile, I'm
voor
afraid.
sides, please.
I'm getting
Als
tired.
ik
I
aan
should
het allemaal naar
probably
de kant.
rest. Thank you for
En iemand van
stopping
die
by.
gast in het water.
Scale issue.
I wish you well.
En iedereen zegt zo, oef.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Weet. Weet.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Oh my god. Hier komt het, hè.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
No,
Perhaps
no,
the
no, no,
healers
no,
don't
no,
know
no,
everything,
no, no,
sir.
no, no.
Sebastian is
Stop.
single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Deze gast is echt
I understand
stupid.
what you're saying, sir.
Good.
Zie en bouw.
I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian.
Godverdomme.
They are my
Gasten.
stubborn brother's children.
Die met
Especially
Panorama is zo
Sebastian.
equip.
If
Die
you
gasten.
really want to be of
Equip
help,
Ignite. Ik ga
then make
back to
sure
man.
Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do.
Damn.
He's
Equip
no
and do not
idea the harm he
ignite.
could do if he doesn't stop.
Dit is echt de fucking verrolste klas.
I hope you remember what I've said.
Alright.
Good day.
3, 2,
I ought to see how
1.
Sebastian's faring.
Ignite.
Maar mij en
Deze
Sebastian
mensen-
klaar om
En
fucking
nu
ziekenhuis.
igniten ze niet.
Of had ik al
En
daar
nu
wat te doen?
igniten ze niet.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult.
Oh my
I'm the
God,
one
ik
trying
heb
to
geen
help her.
vader.
He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem
Ik heb
genuinely
boze
convinced that
bepalen.
nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Okay.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more
Let's follow
than people
Sebastian.
realize.
Maybe
They
gaan we
should
het andere
not
kant
be
leren.
underestimated.
Zo'n zieke cruise
All
is
the
ook wel
defense
niet.
theories from whatever's going on at the family estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Well, praise the time. No! I will make you.
Okay.
Protego! Over here! Ranrock will lead us to victory! I won't rest. Confringo! Incendio! Repulso! Protego! You hoping to survive this? Confringo! You are terribly Ranrock loyalist!
Ai, nah. Ik haat goblins. Ik sterf hier altijd, man. Ik heb nooit een deftige combinatie van spreuken of zo. Oké, ja, ik moet opnieuw.
Who's there? Confringo! Hello? Confringo! Just you wait! Places! Incendio! You are Incendio! Inevitable! I won't rest. Dead! Confringo! Protego! Who do you think you are? When are you going to give up? Confringo! I won't rest. Incendio! Places! Repulso! No! Confringo! I will make you pay. Confringo!
Ik kan met Panorama vast tegen die twee jongelings opgezet, man. Die zijn helven. Ik ben echt
You've
slecht.
made your last mistake. Someone's
Oh my
I
god.
won't rest.
Kom aan, tot hem aan.
One less human to worry about.
Hij heeft er eentje gekild. Hup, allemaal.
Incendio.
Make quick work of this one. Let's get this up.
Incendio. Protego.
God fucking damn it.
Childish.
Incendio.
You've made your last mistake.
Maar weer, ik moet Erik Noos heel dat vechten.
You're like
Redelijk op mijn zenuwen trekken.
Kijk, ik ben er bijna klaar. Ik ga er aan het vuur.
I won't rest. Regret coming here. I won't rest until you're dead. One more taken down.
Zo, is er opeens een tweede. Ik ben legit bezig met de laatste en opeens blijkt dat er weer een tweede net mijn kankerreet komt. Like legit.
Maar ja, die spannen, hè. Die blijven spannen, hè.
Maar hoezo kunnen ze blijven spannen? Dat ding is gewoon weer.
I know.
How nice of you to stop by.
Hoezo hier hebben ze een fucking reden voor? Dat ze fucking kanonnen blijven spannen. Dat is de domste reden ooit.
I won't rest. Your time is short. That was unimpressive. You've made your last mistake. I was right, no. Get a whole one less human to worry about. How is this happening? Stop by. Away with that. Such arrogance. This is almost too easy. Just keeping you on your toes. I will place it. I'm a goblin, not a toy! I won't rest.
Confringo. Glacius. Incendio.
That was meant for me. I'm better.
Eindelijk, my
I
guy.
confess, that was
Wat
a
kan ik
bit more
blijven
than
zitten
I
deze
bargained
kutter?
for. I tried to warn you.
Hoe gebruikt ik reparo nu alweer, my guy? Dat is gewoon zo één.
Reparo.
Zo.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Compulso!
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
We hebben nu weer vol met... Zijn we weer al een fucking vol met spullen of zo, dat we dat kanker niet gebruiken? Ah ja, handschoenen. Ja, dat is een goede vraag. Hier zijn er 19 fucking bij. Oké. Bril heb ik wat meer.
Hopla. En ik mag conclusion 42. Concluded. Namen en names zijn Joseph Jackson en Dragon Steel. Nu ga ik even loggen in de... Dat is dus echt iemand dat ik het meest haat.
Revelio.
Waarom? Is dat zo moeilijk?
Sebastian,
Maar nee, dat is gewoon
Over
veel te
here.
veel door elkaar.
do you think that this
Dat
was
je 3
damaged by
keer
the
die
fire the
mensen
night that
moet
Anne was
lopen.
cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this...
Reparo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Waar is dat fucking naam, man? Kan je fucking...
Ja,
Sebastian,
morgen gaan we er
this
met
house
twee
did
zijn, hè,
belong
als
to
we
a
die les
Hogwarts
gaan geven.
professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Ja.
Who? What do you
I
think?
found a
Zoals nou moet
pencil
kunnen
that day in
gaan,
the
I guess.
restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have
Ik
shown
hoop
me
dat
other
ik als
memories as
co-host
well.
het ook kan gewoon
The girl
inloggen
became a
of niet.
Hogwarts professor.
Kan ik ze loggen als
Her name
co-host?
was Isadora Morganach.
Hoezo
She
niet?
was one of the keepers.
Normaal
The
moeten ze.
keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
En heb ik
I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no,
Want ja, dan moet
not
je
like
wel
Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
vierkantje hier.
It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this
Joseph
straight.
Jackson.
You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness.
Waarom ben ik niet...
And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Joseph Jackson.
If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking the
Revelio.
stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's... A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Depulso! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What?
Incendio!
That happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough.
confirmation gekregen.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means.
Sebastian is echt meer en meer een
What I do
confused worden,
know
man.
is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Maar het eerst
Wait.
geloofde niet dat we die ancient
We can
shit
get straight to
kennen
the
en dan
Undercroft
opeens
from
is hij
here.
confused en dan is hij weer confused
I want
over
us
dat
to be
like,
flawed.
dat we fucking zei dat we eerst dat we niet kennen
perhaps best
kunnen
not to
controleren
tell
en dan
anyone
zeiden we
else
opeens dat we
about
dat wel
this for now.
kunnen en dan
Even
bla, like echt gewoon dat die shit.
Understood. Well
Ik ben
then,
ook zelf niet mee
invisible secret
en ik
ancient
speel.
magic
Geeft hij
passageway.
zichzelf een
Here we
blauw
come.
vierkantje.
Wat?
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Dat mag die toch niet?
Jawel, omdat hij zijn eigen kan doen, hè. Hij kan zijn eigen...
Loggen.
Ja.
Maar wat? Dus je kan gewoon een groen vierkantje geven.
Kijk, als teacher, jij geeft een les. Degene die dat passen, volgens mij heeft hij een request gestuurd.
Ik heb dat shit wel gelezen en ik heb het ook binnengekregen, maar... Wat doen we?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Oh, die gast. Dit is echt niet nice. Mensen die daar niet in de groep zitten, hè? Mensen die daar... Want vroeger gebruikten ze deze groep daar.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if
Echt?
something's missing.
Ja, om mensen te
note.
loggen, maar ja. Nu
Let's
moeten
have a
ze
look.
dat wel gebruiken.
Revelio.
hè. Deze kast komt van 2021. Dan moet ik zeggen, ja. Dat kan ik niet aan doen, hè.
Anything helpful in the note?
Daarom vind ik als je te lang zo eruit moet kijken.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking.
Wat?
A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been
Voor een
searching
Jedi
here.
Knight maakt
You
dat
said
niet
that
uit, hè.
goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
De hoofdmet... Dat is toch nu weer een
Deze
fucking...
gasten niet eens in de Discord. Ja, wat moet ik u zeggen, ja. Dat is wat moet ik zeggen, deze gasten niet eens in de Discord.
Zei dat die Discord moet joinen. Als je Discord zo met OA of AO speelt of zo, dan werkt het normaal.
Ja,
Does
ja,
it
ja.
get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
GK.
Armadillo bile has gone up in price lately.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Ver. 9, 6.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Ik heb het kopje hier, want straks ben ik het kwijt.
Waar kan ik dat nu weer kopen, hè?
Ik ga hem gewoon alles doen wat het in moet doen.
Levioso! Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton
Voor het
hair.
begin moet ik hem
The
alleen
lot
maar
of
de
it was
Jedi
brought up by a
overkomen
trader in
laten
Ottery
doen,
St.
toch?
Catchpole. Made me take it in
What?
person, they did.
De initiate van Force Sensitive, ja.
Apparently had a bad
Dan moeten
experience
ze de
with
Jedi
someone
Order groep
shipping
joinen.
them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Dory calls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of flopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising.
Like, als je nu niet weet en de Discord moet zitten, dan moet je eigenlijk echt wel achterstand hebben, hè.
Marvelous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Wanneer is het systeem volgens jou veranderd? Dat is toch niet van een fucking maand geleden, hè? Dit systeem is veranderd. Wij waren toch ook ooit gelokt, of niet?
With parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just
Maar ja,
because
die
they
academie, dat bedoel ik daarmee. Maar de Jedi Order moet je automatisch wel hebben gezeten.
before they run out.
Thank you, I
En dat
will.
is geen Force
Take all the
Sensitive, hè.
time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Eindelijk kan ik een keer shit kopen van
Now,
haar.
what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Hey joh, ik kan die beast hier kopen. Hey.
I'll not mind seeing you here again.
Ja, fuck it dan. Ik kan me nu even niet bezighouden met dingen. Met, hoe noemt hij daar? Ik kan even de naam niet. Missies, 32% van de missies heb ik gecomplete, damn.
Oh my god. This is like it will take some time though. A tomar por culo. Wie is er trouwens op maskers vandaag? Eens kijken.
Welcome.
Ik heb geen tijd om like fucking uit te zoeken waarom ik de speciale missie van de Deluxe editie niet heb.
Hoezo?
Ik weet niet, like normaal zien moet je dat ergens kopen of zo en dan kan je die missie automatisch. Wel, ik blijf die missie maar niet krijgen om een of andere reden.
Misschien ben je nog te laag level. You never know.
Te laag level, like bro, dat is normaal zien een fucking missie voor iedereen. En twee, ik heb gelijk voldoende galjoenen om het te kopen, hè. Ik heb eindelijk een keer genoeg voldoende galjoenen om dat te kopen en dan kan ik het niet kopen. Ik moet met Sebastian praten. Hopelijk wil hij gaan cruise leren of zo, zou ik heel blij zijn. Hoe zou een spreuk, like, echt zo unforgivable spells eigenlijk echt wel handig zijn? Gooi je dat gewoon zo random op een genomen en is hij dood.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Damn, ik ben net gewoon door een deur gegaan die niet eens open ging. Skill.
Hey,
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Ja, Gareth Weasley, heb ik geen tijd voor jou.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Damn!
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse. Also known as the Torture Curse.
Man, hij crucialeren.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting us on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Bruh, ik leer het toch niet kennen. De man vraagt of ik fucking Crucio ken en dan opeens geeft hij me geen Crucio kennen.
Maar die ga je binnenkort Crucio geven dan.
Hopelijk.
Ja,
Maar dat wordt al voor deze video. Ik hoop dat je het leuk vonden. Like me zeker vast, zie ik terug bij de volgende video.